Well, the votes are in for our Mechmas special, and it's time to see what we'll be playing. So, as you recall, this year for our holiday special, when the 1001 Quest goes on break, we're going to be playing some Mechmas games for a Mechmas 2023 Holiday Mech Stravaganza Robot Slugfest. I don't know, call it whatever you want. We're playing Mech Warrior Battletech style games. I broke the games up into a number of categories, and you guys all voted, and let's take a look today at the winners. So, first category we had were Mech Warrior style games, and the winner there turned out to be Earthsiege 1. Now, Earthsiege, as I said when I was introducing the poll, is a franchise I had heard of growing up, but I never actually played. It sort of always seemed like knockoff Mech Warrior to me, but I'm excited to give it a try because any Mech Warrior style game from the 90s I think is going to be pretty fun. So Earthsiege 1 will be our Mech Warrior style game. Thanks to everyone who voted for it. Next up, we have our anime style games, and this is actually an interesting category. I went back and forth a few times, largely between Gearbits and Ghost in the Shell. And there was one point where Gearbits was technically winning from the patron bonus votes. So the summaries I'm showing you here are the base voting. There were some patron bonus votes, but unless they make a difference, I'm not going to go into the details of them. But suffice to say that the patron bonus votes went to Ghost in the Shell and Gearbits in equal quantities, so they kind of canceled themselves out. And meaning that Ghost in the Shell has won. So Ghost in the Shell on the PS1, we'll be checking that one out as our anime style mecha game. Next up, we have Realtime Strategy games, and I'd never heard of any of these three games that we voted on here. I hadn't heard of any of them, but clearly you guys had, because Metal Fatigue won in a landslide blowout with 52% of the votes, and I think it got every single one of the patron bonus votes. So there's pretty much, a clear majority who wants to see this one played. So Metal Fatigue will be our real-time strategy game that we check out. Next up, we have our retro games category. And this one is another really interesting one. It looks like Rogue Squadron has won, but you would be mistaken because every single patron bonus vote went to Metal Marines. So if you actually run the numbers and you calculate the number of responses here, there were 10 votes. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, 10 votes. There we go. 10 votes for Rogue Squadron, 9 for Metal Marines. Seems like, what is happening with the blinking there? Seems like Rogue Squadron just barely edged it out. But here's the trick. There were 4 bonus votes for Metal Marines, putting it at 13, which beats 10 for Rogue Squadron, meaning Metal Marines is the game that won, folks, so that's the one that we will be playing. And last but not least, we have our Battletech style showdown match between Mission Force Cyberstorm and Kriegsfront Tactics. I'm happy to see this is another blowout. I mean, Kriegsfront just won hands down. This one I've heard things about on Steam, so I'm curious to check it out and see what it's all about, and it'll be sort of the more indie style game that we play. I think every other one that we're playing is indeed retro. To some degree. No, to every degree. I don't think there's any. Yeah, so anyway, so Kriegsfront Tactics, that'll be our modern indie game. It is a tactical turn-based mech style game, and everyone voted for it, so that's what we'll be doing. So the Mechmas videos will be coming out in the week leading up to Christmas, so tune back in soon and often if you want to see some retro and indie style mech combat. And I'll be playing some other games after Christmas. Just playing all sorts of stuff as we usually do on the channel while the whole 1001 Quest takes a break. So I hope you guys have some holidays lined up, and I hope you'll tune in periodically. We can hang out and shoot some robots. So thanks again to everyone who voted. I think it's going to be a fun little video series, and I hope you'll tune in and check it out. So until then, my friends, remember, no guts, no galaxy. Take care of yourselves, and peace.